challenging for Rasheed.
Three wide receivers to the left of the formation for Isaiah Rasheed. Tony to his left. Hard count. Now back to pass out of the gun. Looking to run. Has some room, but is tripped up. And then the swarm out past the 32 to the 34-yard line. And it's punting time for Atascocita. We'll have to see. Normally, Carde Mack in these situations would kind of figure out a way. But one of the things that Atascocita has been able to do is utilize Carde Mack as their punter slash runner. Down at 10 at midfield. Three wide receivers to the right of the formation. Now back to pass is Wise. Steps up. Now looking, rolls to his left, still looking, trying to find some room. Got to get rid of the football, still can't do it. He's still on his feet, across the 50 to the 45. Great block by Twardarski, and he makes it up as he goes. We started to come into this broadcast with Carde Mack improvising. That time, it's Reese Wise, the Ole Miss-bound quarterback, making things happen with his feet to pick up the first down.
Yeah, could have had a first down the play before with an easy pass. Let's just make it a much more difficult play, and he pulls it off. You see a big block from Van Oates as well to help spring him out of the backfield. So great play from Reese Wise.
So with a 10-yard run, a fresh set of downs, Jarren Lopez.
But if they can put together drives like this, that's their key.
Reese Wise on the RPO, gonna throw, has a blitzer, finds a man, it's Broadhead, and he makes the catch in traffic for the score. A trio of touchdowns in his first two games for Chase Broadhead. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Westlake. Small window, tight throw, great catch for Chase Broadhead. A 22-yard strike from Reese Wise.
Yeah, great job by Wise hanging in there, Joe, just stepping away from the pressure. How about the catch by Broadhead? Able to kind of seal the defender with his body and hold on to it.
Bartley on for the extra point. Good snap by Helms, good hold by Knox, and the game is tied. So second down and 5. Everybody bunched up except one receiver to the left of Rasheed, who's looking to run on a quarterback sweep, and it's not going to be pretty. A huge suplex tackle inside the 36-yard line, back to the 35, and Eric Abraham wasn't having any of it as Rasheed dropped for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Another 3rd and long, as it's a loss of 2 yards on the play. And with that, two wide receivers to Rasheed's left, one to his right, looking right, throwing right, and that one is intercepted. Oh, nice job there by Eric Abraham, his first interception of his young career, his 3rd start. He gets the pick, and just like that, the Chaparrals on what technically is a turnover on special teams get their turnover on the pick. 2nd of the year, first for Eric Abraham. Welcome to varsity football, Eric.
Yeah, perfectly played there, and that was one where Rasheed just look at it. You see it in the replay there. He looked Tony down the entire way. Abraham able to read his eyes and make the break on the ball for the interception.
Huge right of the formation for Reese Wise. One to his left, looking to turn and hand off. Straight up the gut goes Sebastian Hinault. Good running room out past the 12 to the 14-yard line, and he lowers his shoulder to the 15 to pick up the first down. Big play call there out of the quarter timeout to just run the ball, and Hinault following blockers. What a block by Will Hesse to plow the road for the gain of 13. With some words of wisdom. Now the rush on Bartley. He'll turn this one over, and it will hit up against, I believe, an Atascocita player, and it could be Westlake football. Will it be? Yes, it is. Oh, my goodness. You can see the special teams racing down the field, and all of this starts with the pinpoint accuracy and the timing release of one Nolan Bartley. Take a look at the replay. It actually hits off one of the gunners. Wow, what a play, and Westlake coming out with it. And we'll get another possession. 2nd turnover on special teams. The first by Westlake after it went off Jarren Lopez, and I believe it was Jaden Lynott. Lynott was the one where it just kind of hopped up and hit him on the backside. There was really nothing he could do, but a turnover nonetheless. Westlake's 2nd takeaway technically. The ball at the 36-yard line, right in the middle of the field, and a free possession here for Westlake. Now the turn, Wise looking to throw. Has a man, wide open, Rhett Jenkins makes the catch. Touchdown, Westlake. Beautiful job as Rhett Jenkins hit in stride by Reese Wise. His 2nd touchdown reception of the season. The 2nd touchdown pass for Wise tonight. He has 3 on the year. And this one in from 36 yards out. Touchdown, Westlake.
What a turn of events. You walk off the field unhappy after missing a couple of throws, think you're punting the ball back. All of a sudden, turnover, one play touchdown. But what I love, Joe, is Tony Salazar taking a second to talk to his quarterback to say, hey, settle down. You can do this. Wise comes back out with a strike.
Good snap by Helms, good hold by Knox, and Bartley punches it through after the brilliant punt. They take over on special teams. 9:34 is the appropriate yardage there. 15 yards. And now going in motion, looking at the tap pass here, trying to get to the edge is Manuels, and Manuels is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Beautiful play. And I'll be honest with you, man, we're looking at potentially one of the better hits on a very fast man. Manuel's the leading receiver on this ball club. It's a true handoff and not a tap pass, and Weston Kane with a laser-guided target. With that, 2nd down and 10. The ball outside the 32. A turn and a handoff to Tony. Tony brought down immediately on the corner blitz. Beautiful call there by Tony Salazar and Jason Jones. They sent Wiley Nichols, and he makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
He may not catch all the interceptions, but very sure-handed on the tackle right there. Great pursuit into the backfield by Wiley Nichols.
To Brian Manuel, his 5th touchdown reception of the season. Wise back to pass. Here comes the rush. They pick it up, firing into the flat. Lawson Grimes is all by himself. Grimes accelerates to the 40, to the 50, to the 45, and before he's pushed out of bounds, just inside the 40-yard line, Grimes was wide open on that bubble screen. A huge gain of 44 yards.
Yeah, Atascocita brought some delayed pressure from that side of the field, and Lawson Grimes ran right into the open space. Joe, that sets up the huge Westlake play.
With that at the 41-yard line is where he'll make that the 39-yard line. Against North Shore, where he could fake the dive and then come back up and throw. This time on the play action, Wise looking over the middle. Pass is caught. Big hit on the back end. But securing the football is Jarren Lopez. Lopez with the catch. His 3rd of the season, and that one for a first down inside the Raising Cane's red zone, down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, Lopez, you see him there, came out of the backfield on the play action, found his seam in the middle, and a good throw from Reese Wise.
Now Lopez getting the call, and he did get to the goal line, cross the goal line, and a 1-yard touchdown run by Jarren Lopez. Lopez with his 2nd rushing touchdown, the sophomore who scored his 1st rushing touchdown. The first touchdown of the 2025 campaign is in for 6. Touchdown Westlake.
It's a great response from the Westlake offense, Joe. Defense a little disappointed, giving up a couple of the big plays, but they come right back down the field with about a 4-minute drive there to retake the lead.
Helms to Knox, and Bartley will kick it through. Hartman being an opportunity to pop this ball up here. Westlake going to bring it out at the 1-yard line. Good running room here. Out to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35, 40. Good return yardage here, as Westlake starts with a beautiful run out to midfield, and that of 6 yards sets up 2nd and 4. 28-21 Atascocita. Isaiah Rashid looking to fire it out to Tony in the flat. He is slowed down. Good play there on the outside for the Chaparral defense. And it was really Rhett Henry that kind of got in the middle there that slowed down Tony, and it forced a 3rd down. This is a good play by Henry. At the end, he got a hold of him, and it slowed him down just enough to allow Zhang an opportunity to get there and finish the tackle.
Now, we've seen the speed from Tony certainly on several times, but he's not afraid to get physical when he needs to, Joe. Nice job by Westlake getting him down there.
Gain of 1. Here's the 3rd down. Pressure coming, and they've got him in the grass. Throw forward. Looks like it is incomplete. That is a heck of a play by a backup quarterback, as Rashid making a very smart play to throw that ball away. And once again, it's Rhett Henry that got there. Rhett Henry had him in the grasp. That's very close to being in the grasp. I'm actually kind of shocked that Alvin White and his crew allowed that to happen. But nonetheless, it's still 4th down, and right now a decision. Atascocita up by 7. 6:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Still a ton of football left, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down and 3. Rashid looking to run, holding on the outside, no call, but they don't get there anyway. Good play by Westlake to track down Rashid. And like I mentioned, the whole world saw the hold, and a flag has come in, but Westlake's going to decline that penalty, and it's 1st down Westlake. My goodness, this hold was egregious. When we didn't see the flag, I went, look at this replay here on the Howdy Honda. You see it in the corner of your screen here. My goodness, that is everything but holding. But how about this play by Wiley Nichols, the junior, coming up after having a couple of balls go glass, and then all of a sudden the test is off, and you just go, what? Now a quick throw down the seam. Big running room here. The biggest play of the day, and then that ball gets out at the back end. Is this going to be recovered by Atascocita, or is he going to be down? Will they award the turnover? No, they are going to say that the ball belongs to Westlake. Look at this replay. Good throw out of the backfield here. Wise with a sidearm sling to Newhouse. Newhouse is going to be ruled down. It's a heck of a tackle here as he's upended. They're going to say the ground caused the fumble, and that is the right call. He's left. On 2nd down and 2 inside the 14-yard line. The handoff will go to Riddell. Riddell breaks through inside the 5, drives his way to the goal line, and he is into the end zone. Braden Riddell in for 6 from 14 yards out. Touchdown, Westlake.
Well, that's a look we hadn't seen from Westlake. Sebastian Hinault, the lead blocker, and Riddell. He's got a nice burst, Joe, out of the backfield. I like that play from Westlake.
Here's the Howdy Honda replay on our telecast coming right into your living room. Just a heck of a job fighting his way through that. Just a brilliant job. 53 yards. And now, once again, play behind the line of scrimmage, all the way back towards the 10-yard line, and it's a tackle for loss. This time busting through is Pasquale Marizzi. Marizzi, the all-state wrestler, becoming involved, and we're seeing a lot of guys off the 2-deep rotating in, and it is working right now. Great play to get their hands on Rashid behind the line of scrimmage, back to the 9-yard line. It's 3rd and goal, and if Westlake can hold here and try to force an Atascocita chip shot field goal, that would be a win after turning the ball over on downs on their side of the field. 3rd and goal from the 9. Rashid with a problem with the snap. The ball comes out, and Westlake, did they jump on the center to snap fumble? They did. Westlake recovering the fumble on the snap. Didn't even make it back to Rashid. The center fumbles the ball, and Westlake jumps on top of it. It's Westlake ball. And it was Tate Lung that dove in there and got the ball. Beautiful job there. And I don't think I have ever seen a mishandled snap back to center that never made it beyond the line of scrimmage. That ball was just hot and live, and Westlake holds, forces another turnover, their 3rd of the night, and Atascocita just missed a huge opportunity here with 10 minutes left in the ball game. Tied at 28, Westlake with the ball at their own 10-yard line. Jenkins in motion. They turn, the handoff to Hinault. Hinault getting away. A pass the 20 to the 25, ahead of steam. And the neck roll out to the 28-yard line. 1st down, Westlake. Inside the 8-yard line. 2 wide receivers to Reese Wise's left. He's letting the play clock run inside at 10 seconds. 1 receiver, Grimes, to his right, looking to run with the ball. Wise at the 5, cuts back into the end zone. Touchdown, Westlake. 2nd rushing touchdown of the night for Reese Wise. And Westlake reclaims the lead with 5:25 left in regulation. Touchdown, Chaparrals.
A big-time drive by Westlake when they needed it most to retake the lead. Reese Wise finishes it off. And if I'm not mistaken, Joe, all 90 yards of that drive came on the ground.
That is grown man football right there. Partly on for the extra point. Good snap by Helms. Good hold by Austin Knox. Kick up and good. Down to the 36-yard line in Westlake territory. A shift for the defensive line. The snap. The handoff to C.J. Toney. Toney trying to get around. He can't do it. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Brilliant, brilliant closing speed there by Miller Bragg. Had to do it because Atascocita made adjustments. So now on 4th down, they've got the matchup that they want with a 3-man look. Rashid back to pass. Here comes the rush. Westlake drops him for a loss. Unbelievable job by Colton Fromberg. Play of the night on defense, and Westlake takes over on downs.
Fromberg undersized at defensive end. Joe, he's only 185 pounds, but it's the quickness, and you see it right there as he gets right past the lineman and able to make the big sack for Westlake.
Oh, that's a huge play. Austin Knapp right there as well. Beautiful dialed up blitz. They go with the odd stack up front. They drop a linebacker back, create the odds stack, and it not have time for a replay because they're going to have the opportunity to run the ball. Ball is loose momentarily, and this is a huge play because they might have recovered the ball, but it looks like, did they recover the ball? They did. Austin Knapp has recovered the fumble, and Westlake's going to win this ball game on a turnover. I thought for sure that maybe Rashid dove back on this ball, but here's the replay. Rashid in the front, the strip, and the ball's on the ground, so Knapp gets the strip and the fumble recovery, and this game is over.
Coach, we've talked a lot this year about growth of this team. What'd you learn tonight about it?
That was it. That was the half we needed for this football team. Our defense showed up. Went back in that locker room, challenged them, and obviously a lot of pride in that room. And they showed up that second half, and offense did enough, 14 points in that second half to get us a win. What a great victory, team victory through and through. Our boys fought their tails off on it against a really, really good football team. So proud of them for believing in this process and being with each other.
Looked like when you needed a big play, you went and found number 74, Jackson Cook. What has he shown you so far this year?
It's the whole offensive line. I mean, look at that power run game we had. Keep the ball out of their dynamic players' hands and third down conversions and running the football. And you can see their defense bending over and tired. And that was our offensive line and our backs. They did a hell of a job tonight, and hats off to those guys.